guys, it's Brant from In My Head channel, and I'm back with a anniversary video. I want to say happy birthday to these 4 albums right here, released on this day in 1978. And these albums have affected us as Kiss fans in a way that we don't really realize. What would 1978 have looked like had it not been for these 4 albums? What if there would have been just one album? I have a video about that coming up, so be on the lookout for that probably in the next few days. If you're watching this later, it's already out. But these 4 albums here, released on this day in 1978, I've reviewed all 4 of them previously. So I'm going to put up some cards up here in this corner right here, or one of these corners, who knows. But I reviewed all 4 of them, and I have some very opinionated thoughts about all 4 of them. The first one I reviewed, I believe, was Gene's. So if we talk about Gene's right there, Gene's solo album. People either love it or they hate it. So if you click on the card, you can check out Gene's solo album, and there's a playlist too. It's inside my Kiss album reviews. Peter's solo album. It's backwards. Peter's solo album. Once again, very polarized. People either love it or hate it. Gene's and Peter's usually always ends up coming usually on the bottoms. You know, when people rank them, they're like Ace Paul, Gene Peter, Paul Ace, Peter Gene. You know, they rate them differently. But you can watch my Peter Criss video, click on that card. You can find out what I think about Peter Criss's solo album. And I reviewed all these albums with my son, and it was his first time ever hearing the Kiss album, so he had like a very new ear Kiss fan reaction to the albums. And then moving on to Ace and Paul. Ace's solo album, I believe I reviewed 3rd or somewhere around in there. I can't remember, but you can click on the card and you can listen to that and see that review. And then finally Paul's solo album, and you can click on the card that's going to be coming up here sometime soon. I don't know how fast I can put these cards together, how fast YouTube will let me do it, but they'll be coming up where you can click on them. I also put the links down in the description. Solo albums, though, for me, I was 9 when the solo albums came out. I was about 9 and a half when they came out, and I remember my mom taking me down to J. Joe's record store and getting the solo albums. And in a video before this one, I went back to J. Joe's where it used to stand, and now it's a Bond's place, I think. And if I remember correctly, it's a Bond's place. I thought it was a pizza shop, or a hair shop, but the hair shop is next door, and then the book stand is a pizza shop now. But we stood in line, went in, got my 4 albums, got my bag, and she bought me a shirt that had all 4 members on it, and a Peter Criss shirt, because I was a big Peter Criss fan at the time. It was before I became an Ace fan, converted. And I think she bought me a poster that had all 4 of them on it as well. And I wish I still had all that stuff, but I don't. But I remember taking the albums home and listened to Peter's first, because Peter was my man, and I listened to Peter's first. And being a 9-year-old kid, I didn't get it. And I didn't get Gene's. It kind of scared me at first. And I ended up using Gene's to scare my neighbor at the beginning of Radioactive. And Aces and Paul's, man, I got them right away. I got Aces more than Paul's at the time. Paul's grew on me as I matured, because Paul had some love songs on there, Hold Me, Touch Me, which I'm still not a fan of. But yeah, so it was on this day, 1978, that we got the solo albums, and I think it's a great thing. No band has ever done it before or since. The paintings by Rado Karaguti on the covers they're burned in all of our brains. If you're a Kiss fan, these images are burned in your brains, like Norman Rockwell's Santa Claus. This is how we see Kiss, and the colors associated to them, the blue, the green, the purple, the red, is associated. It was from then on. You saw Ace, you thought of blue. You saw Gene, you thought of red. Just an amazing effort by all the guys. Love them or not, like them or not, having different favorites or not, all these guys made albums that they wanted to make. They made albums that were honest. They made albums that were honest to themselves, and they put themselves into these albums and made these albums. And I think it's phenomenal that they did. And here we are at another anniversary. It's hard to believe. I just keep getting older, and as I get older, these albums, they get a little better. So anyway, want you to see this and just say happy birthday solo albums. And for you to have an opportunity to click on those cards to catch the reviews of these albums if you didn't know that I previously did them. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Got some really cool videos coming up soon, guys. So just stay in store for that. I appreciate all of you watching. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, leave comments, say happy birthday to the solo albums, and leave comments down in there. What's your favorite solo album? What's your favorite song off the solo album? Rank the 4 of them. Tell me your favorite song off each one of them. Interact with myself and each other down in those comments. And that's all I've got. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys and gals.